Hello and welcome to Interactive CAD and Tech. Today I'm going to be going through SolidWorks Routing add-on feature and the piping section of it. So just to get started, if you go to your design library, and then I'm going to go to routing, then piping, and then go to ANSI. So that's the standard I'm working at. But if you wanted to work to a different standard or you haven't got these parts installed on your computer, what you need to do is go up and go to SolidWorks Content, then go to Routing, and then click the standard you want to work to, and then click Control and download the zip file and drag it into your design library, and then you should have the parts required for the routing assembly in your piping folder. So just to start this route off, I'm going to drag and drop a flange. So flanges, and I'm just going to drag and drop a class 600, and I'm going to do it a fairly big diameter, 14-inch. So now I've dragged and dropped this flange into the graphics window. It's asking me how I'd like to start my route and what properties I should select. So it's asking for route specification, which I'm going to leave blank. It's asking me what wall thickness I'd like the pipe to be, so I'm going to select standard. What weld gap I'd like to use, I'm going to use a 3mm weld gap. And if there's a standard length of pipe, so we'll say 12 meters. And from there, it's also asking me what bends and elbows I'd like to put in this route. So I'm going to change that to standard. So this is just the wall thickness of the bend. So I'm going to click standard as well. And then from there, if you tick that, it started a 3D sketch coming off the flange. So from there, I'm just going to extend that and also click line. And now because it's in a 3D sketch, it's putting it on a certain plane. So at the minute I'm on the XY plane. If I wanted to go up, I'd press tab and then it changes the plane. So you can just toggle which plane of direction you want to go in by pressing tab on your keyboard. So I want to go up from here, so I'm going to leave it on there, the YZ plane, and go up in the Z axis. From there. And then I'm going to put a flange on the end, the same flange. So because I've already used this flange in the assembly, you can just drag it and drop it on the same route, and it comes up with the required configuration. So from there, I'm just going to add some dims to this pipe route. So from there, I'm just going to click the line, and then I'm going to click the center of the bend, which appears floating on the corner, and I'm going to make that 3 meters. And then I'm going to make, on purpose, I'm going to make this 20 meters. Because I put on my route the maximum pipe length I have is 12, so it should split this up into 2 parts. And I'm going to do another one here. So I've done it. So that's something you've got to watch out for, because I've clicked both center lines. It's actually doing it from pipe edge to pipe edge, which is not what I want to do. I want to do it from the center of the pipe. So I'm going to go back to the center. So I've clicked the actual point, or you can click the center point of the bend, and then go to the center line of the pipe and do it like that. That's something you have to watch out for when you're doing routing on the dimensional front. So now these two pipes on the route are still blue, and that's because I haven't defined this length here. So if I just undo what I just did there, that drag. So what I'm going to do is just make that from the flange 500. No, sorry, 1 meter, not 500. Right, so now it's going to use the route properties that I've put in the original beginning of the pipe run to create the actual route and the parts for the route. So if I exit this sketch, it's now created a 3mm weld gap between each fitting and fixture. It's also at 12mm. It's also, sorry, not 12mm, at 12 meters. It knows that's my maximum pipe length, so it's inserted another pipe there. So that's the very bare basics of how to draw a route in SolidWorks. To start going a bit more advanced, I'm going to add fixtures and fittings. So to add fixtures and fittings, I've come out of the assembly and I'm just going to right click on it and go back to edit route. And from there, I'm going to add a T. So if I just select from my library T's, drag it and drop onto the actual route, and then I can press tab for what direction I want this T to go in. So I want it to go up, so I'm going to leave it there. It's asking what spec of pipe of T I'd like to put in the line. I'm going to just put a 140 T in, schedule 140, and then same again. Now I can carry on this route from the T. So now if I go line and click a line on that point, I can tab around which plane I want to go on. I'm going to do that. So now I'm just going to do a little stack coming off it at 500. So because I'm coming off the center of the T and the center of the bend, I wanted a 500mm pipe piece in between, and it's not worked because of where the dim's struck from. So if I undo that, and if I wanted this piece of pipe here to be 500, you have to click the connection points and click 500. So now that's what I actually wanted. So you have to watch, if I click the actual line, it automatically dims it from the center of the T and the center of the bend, which is not what I wanted. So that's something you need to watch out for. Another fitting I'm just going to quickly add on is a reducer to show that you can reduce. So now I'm going to reduce down from 400 diameter to 250. So on the same route, I've got multiple diameters. So I'll just quickly dim this up. So from there, I've got this reducer. And if I want to use the same flange on the end of this pipe, I actually can. So it's 2 meters. I actually can by just dragging and dropping the same flange, but it will automatically change the diameter of the flange to fit that. So it's gone to 10-inch. So from there, that's just a graphical error. So that's just gone away. So now if I exit the sketch, it'll generate all those pipe files for me. And from there, I hope you found this little tutorial on how to use piping in SolidWorks helpful. If you have, please subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.